Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I'm here for you every day. I am going to post a reading special soon. Um, I just keep losing my thought over it, but yeah, in the next couple days, I'm going to post a reading special. So if you're interested, maybe for the holidays, you want to gift it to someone else that you know. Um, but this is a really um, beautiful time to be on this earth. There's lots going on. We are truly um, heading back to the heart centered society instead of the mind. So, really beautiful. But I was drawn to the Sacred Geometry Activations deck, and I love this deck. And the card that came out was Alchemy. And you see there's like three wheels there, and each of them connected to the center wheel. Really beautiful energy in this card, lots of creativity, passion, energy. But alchemy, number 8, abundance. And alchemy is about going within. And it's so funny this card came up because I just had somebody contact me about asking me about alchemy, that they had just taken a webinar, and they wanted to know more about it. And so I gave them a brief synopsis and gave them some information on some music, free music that they could use, and then I offered a reading, and because it included cards, and they wanted to know about the cards. Um, and I am going to be ordering this alchemy deck. So, maybe I will offer readings around that deck because it's a really cool deck. Um, but anyway, the frequency of alchemy, let me read it to you. It says, alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of that magic that we hold inside. Each one of us, each one of its Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allows the true alchemist to perform miracles of transmutation. And this is by going within. And so I feel this is what I have been doing on my journey for sure. Um, if you look at pictures of me, of my eyes, when I started this journey, they were dark, dark brown, and now they're like bluish. They almost look green, but they're bluish brown, bluish hazel. um, and it's the power of going within. This is, you know when we go within, it's like when I started going within, it's like my I started craving it more and more and more. And it started just transforming things for me. It started helping me to see things differently. um, it started helping me to surrender and know that if I surrendered, it would show me instant results. If I surrendered, I would see instantly a miracle or magic happen on what I surrendered. And um, and I am a light worker just like you guys, and I'm no different. And I may have different skills, different gifts, and a different background than you, but I'm no different. As if I can accomplish it, you can as well. And some of you may have already started this journey of going within or have been doing this. But I remember at one point in my journey, and it's not over yet. I just saw 444 on the clock, stability, security, safety. I remember thinking on one on one part of my journey when I walked away from a major cycle in my life, um, and I moved somewhere else. I remember um, I started going within and I thought, oh my gosh, I never I never understood that this was the answer, that this was the answer to all my suffering, that this was the answer to um, being who I truly wanted to be, um, and living the life that I truly want to live. Um, it's like it really hit me after walking away from that major cycle that, gosh, I wish I would have known this sooner. And so, part of the mission of my channel is to help others, have realizations, provide helpful tools, um, provide information to help you on your journey so that you don't have to struggle or, you know, and for some of us, sometimes we do have to struggle in order to get the lesson. There's sometimes that's wrapped into it. Um, but, you know, so that you can move through your lessons quicker, easier, and find your potential. So, this is knowing that this alchemy um, happens when we go within, when we touch base with the true inner us through our heart. It allows the energy to come in from the universe and make that alchemy happen. It's like you can feel where I could feel where there's a shift that happens where, I may be having to go to an emotion and, recognizing what the emotion is and why it was there. And it's like, poof, all of a sudden the love comes in and it's washed away forever. Like I experienced the emotion and poof, it's gone. And that's transmutation, where the love comes in and just gracefully and easily transforms that emotion for you. And so, that is how I've experienced it is, and I'm using the emotion, it could, because that's been a lot of what I've had to transmute. Um, and also the surrendering, letting go of control, transmuting any kind of fear. um, but it's like going to that place, going to that fear where it resides in your body, or that emotion, letting it tell you why it's there and experiencing it. It might have a little of that come up, and then God, the universe, brings in the love, and it is transmuted into gold, where it's never experienced again, because you've let it go, you've transmuted it, you've transformed it into love. So I hope this helps. I've given a few details about how it feels, so that you're on the right path. But anytime you go in, you're never doing wrong, you're doing the right to yourself. And the more that you're guided to, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I hope this helps, and namaste.